we're gonna talk about money, money and fame. When you got when you have money, money can do a lot. Money can it can hinder a relationship. It can destroy you, but money also can bring happiness. We're gonna actually talk about money and fame. When you got fame and money and they mesh together, two things can happen. You can, you know, evolve from it and be, a very powerful individual, or you can suffer from it and be a very weak individual. Now, when you got money, right? When you got money, you can do whatever you want, you know, whatever you want, whatever your heart desires, you can do. You know, when you got lots of money, that is. That you got a lot of money, you can do whatever you want to do, however you want to do it. But if you got money and fame, your fame kind of limits you. You can't do everything that you want to do only because you're famous. So, like, for example, if you want to go to say if you want to go to like Walmart, sneaker store, regular corner store, you're famous, you got money, so people know that. So people tend to try you when you have so many things in your favor, like just opportunities, and you was blessed with so much, and you have so much. How do you cope with all of that? How are you going to relate to a person who doesn't have what you have? You know, how do you respond to that? And some days I ask myself, like, pursuing, you know, music, or recently added to my agenda, which is acting, to actually pursue it, can you handle the outcome? And to be perfectly honest with you, I don't know. I haven't tried it out yet, you know. But when you get money in your hand, it's the best feeling in the world. Like when you broke, talking about extremely broke, and then you have money, it's the best feeling in the world. Especially when you got a whole lot of it. You go crazy. You buy everything that you didn't have and that you couldn't obtain and that you didn't have in your possession already, and you enjoy it. You enjoy it. You know, you're supposed to. And if you don't enjoy it, I'll enjoy it for you. You know, but fame, that always that isn't always enjoyable. Only because you are limited now. You can't go certain places. You can't do certain things. So now, everything that you wanted to do or was able to do when you were just an average Joe, you know, you can't. You know, like, how do you deal with that? You know, and that's one of the things that I always have a tendency to think about. I always think about, wow, what if something happens with 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 whatever I pursue, whether it be the music or acting? What would be the outcome? outcome. You don't know yet. You don't know if you can handle the outcome. You know, but when it happens, you have to readjust. Like anything, you just readjust. You know, when you're when gas go up $5, you don't say, "Oh, I can't afford it." You just readjust your pocket and you just spend less on whatever it is that you was buying so often, and you put more towards your gas tank. You know, or however you function, or however you maneuver through the economy. You understand? So when you have dilemmas and you know worries, your worries are kind of irrelevant now because, in a sense, your worries are no longer what they used to be. Like you don't worry about how much things cost. Your worries consist of, am I going to be safe if I go here and here? That's your worry now. You know, paying taxes on your money, having somebody you trust, handling your money, you know, keeping the right people around you. You understand? Because you have money and you're famous. Or you just have money. Or you're just famous. You could be famous and be broke. You know, it becomes a time where you need protection. You know, or better yet, you understand? Like I was talking to my best friend Mike, and I told him about the possible opportunities that I might have as far as acting goes, and he was like, "You told me you must play the part before you can become the part. You understand? You must play the part before becoming the part. Meaning, if you want to be this person and you want to be an actor, you must become an actor. You must act as if you're an actor. You understand? So you have to already set yourself in that role before even arriving to the location where the audition is going to be held at. You already have to set your mind in that mind state. You already have to prepare yourself initially before even approaching the building. And then everything else take its course. That's with anything. Anything. You just have to apply yourself. If you apply yourself, then sky is the limit. You know, sky is the limit. So it's like, how do how do you view your situation as far as money and fame and things like that? Do you see yourself with lots of money or famous, or do you like to just remain practical? Practical was okay, but I'm not really comfortable with practical. I'm not trying to be the flashy type either in a sense, man. I still wanna be humble about everything. Like it's times where people approach me about my music, but I remain humble. There's people that approach me about, doing my clips on, YouTube. I remain humble. Like I said, if you view this, I'm cool. If you're the only one that views this, I'm okay with that. I'm okay. You know, money and fame. I give y'all part two in a little bit. All right.